Market meltdown, the ripple effect on American households. The U.S. stock market just witnessed its steepest drop since the early days of the pandemic, with major indexes plummeting by as much as 6% and a staggering $3.1 trillion in market value erased in a single blow. This sharp decline stems from investor fears that President Trump's new tariff plan will provoke global retaliation, slow down economic growth, and end the post-COVID rally. For everyday Americans, the immediate concern is retirement savings. The steep market drop directly affects 401k plans and other investment accounts, potentially delaying retirement for many. Additionally, the weakening dollar could drive up the cost of imported goods, making everything from electronics to clothing more expensive. As investors seek safer assets like U.S. Treasuries, borrowing costs may rise, making mortgages and credit card debt more expensive. Global trade tensions, what this means for American jobs and prices. As global leaders respond to new U.S. tariffs, a trade war looms on the horizon. Canada's threat to impose retaliatory duties on American-made automobiles could hit the U.S. auto industry hard, potentially leading to job cuts in manufacturing hubs like Michigan and Ohio. Meanwhile, China's planned countermeasures may disrupt supply chains, making American businesses and consumers bear the brunt of higher costs. Australia's attempt at negotiation underscores the uncertainty surrounding these policies. If trade partners succeed in working out deals, some industries may avoid the worst consequences. However, if global economic retaliation escalates, U.S. companies reliant on exports could face declining sales, leading to layoffs and economic slowdown. Price hikes on everyday goods, a painful reality for consumers. The ripple effects of new tariffs are already visible in surprising ways. The cost of lumber, cigars, pineapples, and even Christmas lights is expected to surge, with some goods facing levies in the high double digits. American households will likely see a spike in inflation beyond previous estimates. Perhaps the most concerning prediction? Higher vehicle costs. If tariffs push car prices upward, new car payments could consume as much as 15% of an average household's monthly budget, well beyond the 10% maximum financial advisors recommend. This will strain middle-class families and dampen consumer spending, a key driver of the U.S. economy. Political instability, the National Security Council shakeup. Economic uncertainty isn't the only concern. The White House's abrupt dismissal of several National Security Council aides, reportedly influenced by right-wing conspiracy theorist Laurel Loomer, adds another layer of unpredictability. These firings raise questions about the stability of U.S. foreign policy at a time when geopolitical tensions are already high. A weakened National Security Council could affect international negotiations, including ongoing trade discussions. The road ahead, uncertainty and economic challenges, the combination of market turmoil, global trade tensions, rising consumer prices, and political instability creates a volatile economic landscape. If tariffs persist and retaliation escalates, inflation will surge, economic growth will slow, and American businesses may struggle to remain competitive. The coming months will be crucial in determining whether policymakers can mitigate these risks or whether the U.S. economy is headed for a prolonged period of turbulence. If you want those updates, please give us a thumb up and follow my channel.